What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Oleksandr Usyk, and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Get this. Hearn gives Fury the edge due to size in his potential clash against Oleksandr Usyk. Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Anthony Joshua, is giving the WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury the edge in a potential 2023 undisputed clash for all the belts. Okay, and Hearn had this to say. He said it will not be a good fight to watch. He did say that, so I guess he wanted to put his discredibility on it. But this is what else he had to say. He said, I got criticism on that because I said I don't think it's a great fight, but I think it's a compelling fight. He says, you've got two very awkward, tricky customers. For a hardcore boxing fan, I think it would be fascinating, but they wouldn't just start knocking lumps out on each other. He said, I probably give the edge to Tyson Fury because of his size. I just feel like I've always overlooked him in fights like Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, so I give him the respect that he deserves, but I do think Usyk is very tough to beat. Let me counterpunch. It's strange to see, and really funny to see Eddie Hearn changing his tune. I remember he was saying that Tyson Fury will duck him or won't fight him, earlier part of this year, which, you take your opinion on if that's true or not. I know the argument is there for, that fight not to happen this year or whatever, from the beginning and to the end of the year. But now he's saying, I give it to size due to the fact that I've always, bet against him and overlooked him. And I feel that Eddie Hearn is only doing this because he doesn't want to be wrong again. He didn't say why. He just said because of his size. Well, we hear size. Fury's bigger. Fury's taller. Fury's longer. Fury's even faster. We've heard that. And we've heard that, hey, a big little guy or a good big guy will beat a good little guy. We've heard that. But I think on what part of that size helped him beat Steve Cunningham? Okay, let's put it this way. What about Steve Cunningham gave Tyson Fury problems? Let's look at that like it is. If he says, well, hey, it's the size for Tyson Fury, well, how was Steve Cunningham able to do what he did to Tyson Fury? Drop him dead on his back for one. Outbox him in spots for two, really generally most of that time. It wasn't until Tyson Fury had to get, down and dirty, truly dirty to get Steve Cunningham out of there. Don't get it twisted. Tyson Fury was landing some decent shots. He was putting some combinations together. But, it wasn't until he tried some roughhouse, jailhouse tactics, to land the damaging blow to Steve Cunningham and put Stephen Cunningham out of commission. It was illegal. He forearmed him and then he whacked him, so it like those type of things. It makes me wonder that a lot of people look at, oh, he's just too small. He's just this and that. That's why I really want to see this fight, to see if everyone is really, are they telling the truth or not? Because obviously they believe that. But for Eddie Hearn saying that, oh, well, I'm going for Tyson because I've won against him so many times. Well, you have to really understand who you're in the ring or who you're talking about or who you're talking against. You're talking against a guy that beat your guy twice. Like that really matters? No, but it doesn't. But it does show that people said the same shit about Anthony Joshua and his power before he ever stepped in the ring with Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk's too small. He won't be able to take the punches. And when Anthony Joshua connects, he's going to knock Oleksandr Usyk out. Do you guys remember that? So I have to remind you, our memories can't be that short. You know what I mean? I know our attention spans are short from time to time, but our memory has to be better than our attention span. Okay? Because That was the whole thing. So if Oleksandr Usyk goes in there and puts a whooping on Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury thinks, well, hey, I'm going to go in there and maul Oleksandr Usyk with no incoming, I believe that he has another thing coming. But I do, and it does fascinate me to see Eddie Hearn change tunes on him thinking that Tyson Fury will take out Oleksandr Usyk. Again, I think it's going to be a compelling fight. I think it's going to be a very interesting fight. You guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn's prediction on Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!